The timing, when exactly it comes in, and how cold it will be in your full forecast presented by Paisano's Pizza. It's just a few more minutes away. Kathy.
All right, Devin, thank you. And now to a special I-Team investigation that exposes a disturbing trend among local gangs such as the Crips and MS-13. These street gangs in Northern Virginia are targeting vulnerable girls as young as 12 years old and selling their bodies in order to make money. Over the course of 10 months, Pamela Brown gathered unique insight by exclusively talking with one of the convicted gang members as well as a young victim of this horrific crime.
I live in Fairfax, one of the richest counties, and it happened to me.
From the suburbs to the streets, a 16-year-old teenager we're calling Susan sold for sex by a Northern Virginia gang.
It like takes your soul. I feel very broken.
She serviced countless men at area apartment complexes, controlled by the constant threat of violence from her trafficker, Crips gang member Justin Strom.
He was aggressive.
Strom is one of 12 gang members put behind bars in Northern Virginia for child sex trafficking. But with an estimated 5,000 gang members in our area, police say that's just the tip of the iceberg of an alarming trend.
It's very prominent, much more so than we originally thought. Unfortunately, there's definitely victims out there right now today that are being exploited by the gangs in Northern Virginia.
The FBI says gang members are targeting vulnerable young girls in public and on social media sites. Strom and his gang sent nearly 1,000 messages from a bogus Facebook account trying to lure girls in.
They can come right into your house. They come in through the fiber, they come in through the wire, and they can visit you unseen by us.
In an exclusive phone interview from federal prison, one of Strom's accomplices shares his unique insight, telling us he and other Crips gang members would expect the girls under their control to sell themselves on the internet.
So you would advertise the girls?
They would do all that themselves.
What would they do?
They'd take pictures and post them.
On like Backpage.com?
Yeah.
And he says the gang uses the girls to hunt for new victims and build trust.
Women will talk more to a woman than they'll talk to a guy. Everyone who got recruited somebody else. Like go on Facebook, talk to them and stuff like that, and tell them, you know, like, you look pretty.
It even happens in schools. And these court documents, one victim says another girl in school recruited her, telling her she was a confident, pretty woman who could make lots of money.
It's really every parent's worst nightmare.
But to gang members like these convicted traffickers, it's a low-cost, high-payoff enterprise. The younger the girl, the more money they make, says U.S. Attorney Neil McBride.
Gang members literally taking girls as young as 12 or 14, going to construction sites, going to 7-Elevens, going to places where they believe there was a paying customer base.
Authorities say these convicted MS-13 members sold girls for sex at the Budget Inn and Falls Church. This receipt shows it even happened the day after Christmas. Budget Inn manager Anil Patel.
A positive ID was taken, and then after we don't have actually no control who they bring in the room and what they do in the room. It's kind of under privacy, you know, we can knock the door and see what they're doing inside.
And it could be happening in your backyard, just as these residents in this nice Lorton neighborhood. They were shocked to learn Strom, their next-door neighbor, was running the juvenile prostitution ring right out of his basement.
I did not think that there was a really serious criminal enterprise going on. I think they must have gotten them in at night in the back door.
No matter where it's taking place, authorities say the victims can be tough to spot.
They're dressing like high school age girls that just got out of school.
It happens right in front of you and you don't even know it.
Even Susan's parents didn't know what was really happening.
They don't know that life. Coming from a middle-class family, they don't know anything about it. It's not there to them.
As Strom went on to traffic at least 9 other teenage girls, Susan managed to free herself from his grip. But the emotional scars still run deep, tainting her relationships with men, even those closest to her.
My relationship with my father, horrible. You know, I feel uncomfortable around him, even though he's never done anything harmful to me. I struggle around men. I struggle so much being around men. It's so hard for me. You know, I'm always thinking, are they thinking this? You know, or are they looking at me a certain way because of what I've been through? You know, it's always there.
In Fairfax, Pamela Brown, News Channel 8.